Entice yesterday on Twitter posted something from a dev interview with a YouTube content creator, Hammerdance Live. With Phase 4 in Season of Discovery in full swing, the devs have been doing the rounds of interviews with selected content creators. While discussing Phase 4 itself, questions regarding Classic Plus have been asked, with the devs more or less confirming that Classic Plus is on the way sometime in the future. What does that mean?
Then this next question, and you guys have gotten this a million times, but the question everyone is always asking me and everyone wants to know the answer to is, and I'm sure you can't really answer this, but everyone looks at the massive success of games like old school RuneScape, that have become super popular by implementing a permanent, non-seasonal, classic version of the game with consistent updates that are, basically polled and voted on by the community on a monthly or bi-monthly basis. Basically, are there any plans to maybe do something like this with Classic going forward? Maybe called Classic Plus or, something like that.
Okay.
Well, we're definitely not going to announce anything. That's not. But I think the community just needs to reflect on what we're doing as a team and try to think about why we're doing it. Like, why do we have an experimental seasonal server like Season of Discovery? Why are we trying out vastly different types of raid designs and difficulties? Why are we creating brand new tier sets and trying to make classes that were vastly underrepresented more represented and enjoyable? I think we may stretch too far in terms of how we push the limits of what is acceptable within classic, traditional classic design for Season of Discovery, but a lot of that's purposeful. So just without saying anything, I think people can maybe infer a lot of stuff from.
Okay. So I think it does seem clear that they are planning something after Season of Discovery. Is it going to be another season of something? Is it going to be, are they going to actually call it Classic Plus and it's going to be a permanent game mode, a permanent never ending game mode where they keep on adding content to it for the next several years, having more longevity? I think they probably do have that, something like that in the pipeline, but also, are they using that as a form of copium to justify bad game design in SOD? Absolutely. Absolutely they are. Okay, so he's saying some of the wacky stuff that they've done, which really just has fallen flat or has just sucked, it's because we're doing testing for Classic Plus. Okay.
From what we've been trying to do and all the different things that we've put forward to players, and how we consistently ask for feedback and ideas and what people are comfortable with and what people are uncomfortable with. Not everything in Season of Discovery is meant to be a straight up banger. Like we intend for some things we obviously want everything that we put out to be amazing and received well, but it's okay if it's not, and that's a lesson for us to take forward on whatever we work on in the future. So
almost as important as finding.
So what I'm hearing is don't be too critical of the failures, the design failures in Season of Discovery, because we're testing things for Classic Plus someday. Pretty much is the take
what
here.
What works is finding what doesn't, because I think if we had gone back to November and said this is Classic Plus, I think we would have it would have had a different connotation, different way of thinking about it, and things like that.
So if I'm remembering back to BlizzCon 2023, 9 months ago, 10 months ago, they did mention Classic Plus. I think it was Eggman that mentioned Classic Plus. They didn't call Season of Discovery Classic Plus. I'm sure we can find the clip, but he said he started off the Season of Discovery announcement where he said something to the effect of, we've heard the feedback from the players about wanting Classic Plus, or something like that. They did mention Classic Plus in the announcement of Season of Discovery.
And so, you know, this is why this is our sort of test bed. This is the fertile ground to be able to kind of grow ideas for the future.
So there's that. So I guess the take that Season of Discovery really is Classic Plus Beta, I guess they are leaning into that. Now, I do want to note something here. They've never even hinted at that. They've never leaned into that. They've never even alluded to that being the case. I'm wondering, why are they leaning into that narrative now? Well, I think it's because SOD sucks. I don't think it's any more complex than that. SOD, people are very critical of SOD right now. SOD is not doing very well. Okay, SOD has lost a lot of people. And so it's very convenient that now, when SOD is maybe not looking so hot, when there's a lot of criticality swirling around SOD, then they lean into this narrative that, well, don't be too critical because it's just a test bed. It's a testing ground for this super awesome Classic Plus that we're working on in the future that we've never talked about yet. Okay. Whatever you say, I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Whatever you say. Okay.